Hello, accountability buddies. This is Les, another episode of Less is More Healthy. And this is episode 80, and I am out on another bike ride. It's Memorial Day. A lot of people out and about, traveling and whatnot. I decided to head out to the rail trail. It goes from Peabody up to Methuen, I think, or there's a section in Methuen, and you can actually go the whole way to the New Hampshire border on it. I turned around at Topsfield to come back, and came back 97, which was a horrible choice. It's under construction. It's all ground up for repaving. Once it's repaved, it'll probably be beautiful. But it's always been kind of a narrow state highway. And a bit of a mess when it comes to riding bikes. I used to ride my moped out there, and that was not fun. There are loads of really nice hills, which are great for coasting down. You can get some real speed. But because there are hills going down, there are hills going up, and that's no fun. So I decided to take a brief break here. I'm at a little over 14 miles, or 20 kilometers. And, this is a graveyard on the other side of town, sort of North Beverly area. And, so I decided to come out here and just take a breather. The battery pack for my lights died, which is, it was only 2 miles into the ride, and the battery pack died. So that's not a good thing. So at this point, this battery pack will only be useful for like 1 hour rides or less. And then my other battery pack is only lasting for like 4 or 5 hours, which is kind of crazy when I think about it. So I might have to look at investing in some other sort of battery pack for these. They are, and I think either 7.4 or 8.4 volts. So yeah, just kind of thinking about like what I'm going to do for battery packs for longer rides. The other thing is like the big battery pack takes like 24 hours to fully charge. This little battery pack takes about 12 hours. So they do take a long time to charge, and I've only got one charger for them, and they can't charge from my phone charger brick that I carry around, that battery. So, otherwise, I did retune the brakes last night. I also tweaked the shifting. It's still shifting hard, and I think it's just the fact that I've still got the front derailleur and the three cogs, three chain rings up front versus having it in a 1x setup. I think it can't handle that much gear selection. So it's just not smooth. Them's the brakes, I guess. So I'm probably going to do around 18, 20 miles by the time I get home. Feeling pretty good. My legs are a little sore from that ride last weekend. Last night. That had some pretty brutal hills as well. I did readjust the seat again, and it's poking me right in the jimmies, man. That thing, like, if I tip it where it's comfortable, I'm sliding off the seat. If I tip it back where it holds me onto the seat, it is pushing in all the wrong places. I think I have to get a new saddle with a short nose, and slightly wider back end. So, yeah, that's a bummer. So, otherwise feeling pretty good about this. The pedals are working out great. These tires, even though I said I would never buy them again, they were fantastic on the rail trail. They've got good tread for gravel, and they're a nice width for gravel. And they're not bad on the tar either because of the wide knobs and the way they're shaped. So even though I would not recommend these because they were so difficult to get on, they're not a bad tire, if you consider all the other things. So, yeah, maybe I would buy them again. Not for the price I paid for them. They had this weird thing at Target where if you buy them online, you get like $10 off, which just seems kind of crazy. So anyway, getting some miles in, feeling pretty good. Health update. I went to test my blood sugars while I was out on the trail, and I realized I was out of test strips, and I had grabbed a container of test strips. And when I went to see how many were left in the old container, it was full because it was for my other tester. So I had completely forgot that it was this tester that I keep in my walking and biking bag that needed new test strips. So I didn't get to test my blood sugar while I was out on the trail. I didn't get dizzy. So when I do have low blood sugar issues, I get a little dizzy feeling, and that happened a couple of times yesterday. Today I haven't had that issue at all. I did, in the middle of the ride, eat a protein bar, and I think that really helps. I've also been hitting my electrolyte drink, so that helps. So just a brief update here. I'm gonna get back on the road soon and continue my ride. So I'm feeling pretty much like I'll be able to get that Trevor Project fundraiser, the 104 miles I've pledged, pretty easily. So if you haven't been watching this, I am doing the Trevor Project 52 miles in June, their Pride fundraiser. So the Trevor Project does, their goal is to eradicate queer teen suicide, and it's a great cause. They have an 800 number that they've set up. They have trained professionals for the 800 number, so if a kid's feeling suicidal, they can call and have someone to talk to. So it's a project that's near and dear to my heart. Like I've mentioned before, have had the 800 number up in my studio space at work, and I think it's just a really great cause. So I'm really proud to help them out and do this fundraiser. And if you're here, you can follow the link down below. YouTube won't let me link it up here yet. Maybe someday. So I will link it below and in the comments, and follow that link and pledge. So, and they get the money whether I complete the challenge or not. I'm completing the challenge for sure, because I think I can do 104 miles in June pretty easily. I am going to do next weekend. I'm going to go up to Little Wolf. I'm going to ride out there via 1A, and that should be 20 plus miles to the Get Coffee, and that'll be the first 25 miles of the fundraiser. So that'll be one day, and then I'll probably do a smaller ride on Sunday because I don't want to make myself sick before I go back to work on the following Monday. So I've got 2 more weeks of group with the kids, and then it's summer vacation for us. And yeah, that's that. All right. So anyway, hit up the fundraiser if you can. If you can't hit up the fundraiser, share that link on your Facebook or on your socials so that other people can see it and donate. And with that, I thank you, and I'll see you next time.